with everyone so that if I do commit suicide, there can be a full record of what happened, so that if I commit suicide, which I'm probably going to do, then at least if I share as I lead up to killing myself, then there will be a recorded history of what happened and what I've shared and what I've gone through, so that people can study it and then make sure that it doesn't happen to anyone else. I do want to commit suicide. It's probably what I'm going to do at this point. And I want to share why. I want that to be completely documented. I want to kill myself because of how badly the Church of Union has treated me and continues to treat me. Even though I struggled with depression and issues before joining the Church of Union, I never once thought about killing myself or had a suicide attempt or was hospitalized for suicide until after being in the Church of Union community, having them treat me like shit, being ostracized for years, trying to reach out to them to communicate how badly their exclusion is feeling to me, and communicating what happened with my MAP program and everything. They are shunning people. This is what the Amish do. The Amish shun people. Study the Amish. The Church of Union is not supposed to be like the Amish. All I do is hysterically cry and wish that I was dead, because I don't belong in the world. I belong in the church. And no one cares. No one's listening. Everyone's blocking me and pretending that I don't exist. And it makes no sense. I will never understand it. If I was in the Church of Union and I had that privilege and that power, and someone was outside of the church, banned, traumatized, excluded, ostracized, do you have any idea how lucky and honored I would feel? Do you have any idea how lucky and honored I would feel to be able to reach out and comfort someone and invite them back into the church? It would be such an honor for me. I would feel so honored to be in a place where I had power and someone was suffering, and I could get to alleviate that suffering. If I was like a MAP practitioner and I saw that someone was saying, I'm suicidal, I'm traumatized, I would reach out to them immediately and offer them MAP. And depending on the relationship, I would offer it to them free or very low cost. I would make it income-based, actually. Church of Union is toxic and insane at its core right now. Even though harmonious unions are happening, even though certain things are happening, at its core, the church is toxic and insane. Normal, godly people love you and welcome you. The First Unitarian Society church that I go to in Madison, they don't treat people like this. They don't care if you donate. They don't care if you volunteer. They don't care how often you come to church. They don't care about anything. They are simply welcoming and loving. And it's unconditional. I have severe PTSD. I was kicked out of the community while I was in the middle of a map healing program. And everyone in the church right now is making everything about them. Oh, we need boundaries. Deanna's crossing my boundaries. They're making everything about them. I will never, all of you people who are in the Church of Union and your twin flame is outside of the Church of Union and you are doing nothing, you are a piece of fucking shit. And I say that with love. It's discipline. Because your twin flame is suffering and needs you. And it would be much better. God would much rather you shut down your coaching business and leave the fucking community and go love your twin flame and live your life together than you be in, oh, let me post another YouTube video. God doesn't care. God doesn't care about YouTube videos more than love. God doesn't care about leads more than love. God doesn't care about YouTube shorts more than loving people. If I was in the Church of Union and my twin flame was banned, I would fucking rip everyone to shreds. I would rip everyone to shreds. If I was in the Church of Union and my twin flame was banned and they were suffering, excluded, traumatized, I would yell at everyone and force them to lift the ban or leave the community. That's the only loving thing to do. You're not a Christ. You're not being a Christ. God doesn't care more about you having a coaching business than you loving your twin flame. How do normal churches grow, guys? How do communities grow, guys? They grow because the members that are in the community already, they invite their loved ones into the church. That's how communities and churches grow. That's how they grow. When you're part of a church or community and you want it to grow, what you do is you invite people you love into it. You invite your spouse, your family, your friends. That's how churches grow. Church of Union is insane. They're keeping twin flames apart. They're keeping soul family apart. They're purposely traumatizing and excluding people. The world is way more loving than that. Once again, let's look at celebrity culture, guys. No one is banned from making a movie because they are bipolar or depressed. In fact, people understand that when you make the movie, it helps heal your depression. The Church of Union at its core is toxic and unloving. It's insane. God would much rather the church completely shut down and no one makes any other YouTube videos ever again than to have people treating their other people like this. You don't need Twin Flame Ascension School to be with your twin flame. You don't need Life Purpose class to live your life purpose. And in fact, I see people who are way faster at being with their twin flame and way faster at achieving their purpose who have nothing to do with this community. I am being cut out of everything. I am being cut out of partnerships. I am being cut out of weddings. I am left out of everything. And you guys that are in the church, you're not better than me. You're not doing something that I'm not. You're not doing more inner work. You're not closer to God. You're not better. This is just pure discrimination and exclusion. I am extremely, insanely suicidal. And it's because everyone is leaving me out. This is bullying. Do not leave me out. Exclusion is bullying. All I do is hysterically cry and wish that I was dead because I belong in the church. I'm supposed to be creating things with you guys. I'm supposed to be partnering with you guys. You are purposely leaving me out of everything. Why? Because I was brave enough to go to boot camp? I was so brave. I didn't have to do that. It was a volunteer position. I am such a brave person. If you are a MAP practitioner and your twin flame has trauma, they are the first person you should heal of trauma, not random fucking clients. Put your loved ones first. It's not the Church of Union if you're not with your twin flame. It's not the Church of Union if you're hurting your friends and family. You don't need to abuse anyone. You don't need to abuse anyone. I have now been in the hospital twice for suicide watch. The first time was because I was being excluded from TFU. My trauma was compounding on itself. You guys don't ask questions. You all just blocked me because Jeff and Shalia told you to. None of you actually, this is such a disturbing and disgusting church. This is not healthy. This is not normal. This is not okay. Normal churches and communities love and support each other. If you are not loving, then you are not with God. It doesn't matter your position. It doesn't matter if I don't care if you know your twin flame, you're dating your twin flame, you're married to your twin flame, you have harmonious union. I don't care what your position is. I don't care if you're a leader. I don't care if you're a president. I don't care who you are. If you are not loving, you are not with God. You don't have to abuse anyone, ever, in any way. If someone is excluded, you love them by including them. If someone is scared, I'm so sick of this. You don't need anything outside of yourself. Just give it to yourself. Stop. God created us to love each other. Do research about what happens to people who are excluded and shunned, especially if they have trauma. I am not designed to work in the world. I am designed to be a spiritual teacher. So the only way to love me is to support me in doing God's will for myself, which is to be a spiritual teacher. I don't have a career path in the world that I can pursue. This is why I immediately launched a coaching business in 2018. I should not have to pay for my master certification back. I already paid $1,000 for it. Why am I being left out of everything? I am not designed to work in the world. I'm designed to be a wife and a stay-at-home mom and lead a coaching business and lead a church. So me trying to do anything else makes me want to die. It makes me want to be dead. If you are someone who is in the Church of Union and your twin flame is banned and you are doing nothing, you are not with God. You're not holding space at a higher vibration and waiting for them to join you. Your twin flame cannot have a lower vibration than you except in certain places. But guess what? It's both. You should absolutely lower your vibration to go be with your twin flame because you are in hell without them, and all you're teaching without them is misery, pain, and separation. You're not teaching anything. You may as well shut your coaching business down and go live a good life with your twin flame. If you are in the Church of Union and your twin flame is not in the Church of Union and you are doing nothing about that, there is something deeply wrong with you. You are numb, you are not feeling your feelings, and you don't care about unionism. If this was happening, if Jeff and Shalia are your gurus, then you would do as they do. You would do as they teach. What would Jeff do if Shalia was banned from the Church of Union? Do you think he would stay in the church and run a fucking coaching business and make sermons? Make YouTube videos? No. They got together and then did their purpose work together. It's not more important to be in a church than with your twin flame. That's not more important because you're not happy and there's pain in your eyes and no one wants to watch your content and your clients can feel your pain and there's no point to your life. If this world is insistent on treating me like shit, I am going to take my own life. When I was in boot camp and Daniel Carboni was suicidal, Jeff and Shalia's approach to it was so horrifying. They just had everyone abuse him.